host, of course, the so on and so forth. And I have someone in studio with me, and that's Mr. Isaac Mbula, giving us quite some information right here. And yeah, so how is it?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yes. So we were talking about the some of the causes of the crisis that we've been having, the maize meal crisis that the country's been going through for a while now. So would you just kindly wrap up give us an outline of some of the causes of of the crisis that we've been having? Can you just highlight a bit of that?
yeah, so I mentioned inefficiency in the criteria used to estimate the tons of maize needed for domestic consumption. Yeah, so another cause is the issue of export, the maize export, of course. Yeah, so I'm speaking this in line with what the comment for Millers Association of Zambia, the president of Millers Association of Zambia, Mr. Andrew Chintala. He commented on the same crisis to say the main cause is because the maize that was subsidized was out of stock.
Okay.
Yeah, so they started giving out the remaining stock at higher prices because the maize that was subsidized was done. That's what he said. So because of the higher prices that they were offering those maize at,
Yes.
it's the one that causes the shortage. That's according to him. That's what he said.
Okay.
So when you look at that, you may find that if, for example, we are the firm, right? We are selling maize, and there are some firms that are coming to buy those maize, make mealie meal, and sell on the market. When we increase the prices for our maize, that doesn't mean that those firms will stop buying maize from us, because those firms are driven by the demand in the market. So if demand is high, despite us increasing the prices for maize, that will not make them stop buying the maize. They will still buy, but what they'll do, they'll also increase the prices.
Yes.
As they are selling those that mealie meal, they'll also increase the prices. So yes. So if if that is the case, it means what would have expected is the rise in the prices. Mealie meal was supposed to be available. Yes, available, but the prices were supposed to be high. So which means this reasoning is invalid, because that will never make firms stop buying maize, because firms are driven by the demand. If demand is high, they will still buy. Yeah, so the main cause, one of the major causes of this crisis is the failure to manage export. Okay, failure to manage the export of maize, of course. Yeah, because I saw a certain video that had trended on social media, but of course our Minister of Agriculture in the parliament was saying, no, we can't stop exporting because we have a lot, we have enough in stock for domestic consumption. So we can't stop exporting. Okay, he was confident about that. So you find that upon them now realizing to say they are running out of maize, that's when now they had to put some measures of stopping maize export.
Yes.
Okay, so on that we can agree that there wasn't a proper oversight in export management. In export, there wasn't a proper management. Yeah, so one of the causes is the failure to manage exports, maize exports.
Yes, and we've actually noticed that recently. That's when we've actually seen the high rates of probably smuggling.
Yes.
I think that has really been one of the major. It's been one of the major
Causes.
reasons as to why the country hasn't really been having sufficient minimum and increase in prices, of course.
Yeah. Actually, that was my third point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
smuggling and illegal exports.
Okay.
Yeah, so us now as a people, we also contribute to the crisis by engaging ourselves in illegal exports, in smuggling. Yeah, so as we are exporting some goods, there are some customs fees that are supposed to be paid.
Yes.
So if we can engage ourselves in illegal ways of doing business with people from another countries, it means it will affect us as a country. The food security in our country will be affected.
Yes. Yes.
So in trying to control this crisis, in trying to tackle it, we have to make sure us as individuals as well, there's a law that we have to play. We shouldn't involve ourselves in illegal exports because the government has a duty to estimate the amount of maize that is needed in the country. So if the government has estimated and us, we start engaging ourselves in illegal businesses, illegal exports, smuggling, it means we are bringing problems to ourselves. Yeah, so those are some of the major causes. Yeah, the failure to managing exports,
Yes.
inefficiency in the criteria used to estimate the tons of maize needed, of course, for domestic consumption, as well as smuggling and illegal exports.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Unfortunately, we should be wrapping up now. We out of time, but we should be back next week on Friday. That's from 11 to 12. Any concluding remarks?
Oh yeah. So yeah, in conclusion, of course, the program is amazing, and we're expecting people to comment. Yeah. So as you've said, next week, I'm sure people have to be able to comment so that we hear from them as well, their
Definitely.
views, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
So otherwise, thank you for your time.
You're most welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. So just one thing. For those that actually missed out something, the FRA will actually be buying maize at 280 kwacha